$69. I'd really like to see those $69 raised. That would be great. We have Dishonored 2, Kill Sokolov, which is always a pleasure, even though Sokolov is the best at making blocks. And then Dust Force has also the duty difficulties. So instead of scrub percent, we're gonna see any percent. That would be interesting as well. And we still have the bid war between Team Carlos and Team Juan, aka best team, in the Mirror's Edge relay. And currently they're both tied. I think the relay is tomorrow towards the end, but yeah. Go donate for that, for your favorite team, aka Team Juan.
As you wish, Your Majesty.
All right, thanks, Momo. Okay, we're back to where we were. Everything is fine. Don't worry about it.
Corvo.
Game looks like shit again, which is exactly what we want.
Full of surprises.
I'm really sorry about that. For some reason, it reset all of my settings, and I don't know why, because it's not supposed to do that.
It's a
But anyway,
Everyone seems scared because
we did not get a good line from Emily, unfortunately. All right, so the glitch that I did right at the start, it's called the elevator glitch. There's actually an invisible wall all the way around this thing that I can show you. Well, it's invisible, but right here is a 90-degree corner, and it turns out the game treats like 90-degree corners as like an infinite series of ledges, and the game has like this vaulting mechanic where you can like climb up on things, and if you jump backwards into it, it'll just vault up it every single frame, and you can just go flying straight up there. And now I'm standing on this invisible wall, and you can see like the half-finished castle and stuff. There's some assassins down there that are going to attack the Empress, so we need to do something about that. Alright, we did it. We defended it.
Corvo, thank you. If you hadn't been here...
So, yeah. That's like a tutorial fight that the game has. And you're really not supposed to lose the tutorial fight. So if you like hit the ground and lose all your HP, the game actually won't kill you, because you're not supposed to die in the tutorial. That would just be embarrassing. So instead, the game just despawns all the assassins and moves on.
Corvo.
So yeah, and we don't have to worry about it.
Find Emily. Protect her.
And if you look on the left, you're gonna see some guards just very sneakily sneak up to us. Very stealth-like. Oh, there they are. Good job. So this is Dishonored. We're currently being dishonored, which is unfortunate. The very clearly bad guys are very clearly framing us, but it's fine. Yes, this is the actual good category. So one thing I'm going to do here is hold F. I'm going to do a thing called the RE storage skip, or ASS. Also, in case you didn't know, this is indeed Dishonored. Alright, so the storage skip basically lets us hold F from one cutscene into another, even like through a loading screen. And now if you look in the bottom left corner, there's going to be an F prompt that'll appear and disappear instantly. And where there's like 10 or so on the run that we do, and each one saves like about a second. So that's great.
You should eat, Corvo.
So now we're in prison. And fortunately for us, it was not constructed very well. For some reason, they installed a whole bunch of elevators everywhere, so we can just kind of like take elevator to the top. And they also forgot to put in a ceiling. So when we take the elevator, we'll just go straight up through the ceiling. And we can just waltz on out of here. And of course, because this is a video game, you can jump from any height into water, and you'll be perfectly fine. I do not suggest trying that at home. And we can move on. This area up here is the sewers. It's basically a lot of movement optimization and such. And we don't really have too many options in the way of movement at this point, so you can do stuff like this, where if you mash jump when you're crouched, you move slightly faster every time. That's the only place in the run I do it, so I hope you enjoyed it. And I'm gonna go for a swim, and if I'm gonna try to grab this bottle. Alright, we got the bottle. Frippic is no longer sad. we use the bottle to knock off that body instead of pulling it off. Doing that saves like 0.3 seconds. So that's good. Here these rats are supposed to bite you and you're supposed to distract them with bodies, but if you just jump onto these rocks, they can't figure out how to get to you. So that's easy. And here's a chain. I don't know why you'd bother climbing chains when you can just take the elevator. It's a little bit silly. And we have these very well hidden supplies here. It takes a second before you can interact with them, so you just jump on top and face towards the door while you're waiting for that. And instantly go through this door.
You won't get past me, sir.
Alright, so we got past that guy. Very difficult challenge. He kind of blocked me. That guy can actually give you a little damage boost, but unfortunately he was just slightly too close. You can shoot down that thing with a very precise shot, but your aiming is random, so it doesn't really matter. And here we get our good friend Sam.
Samuel, and I work for some good people who want very much to meet you. They said you'd come out here. I can still hardly believe it.
So
I'll take you to meet them. Just down the river from here.
Sam is a great guy. We're gonna really get to know Sam. His name is Jeff, alright? The guard's name is Jeff. Forget Jeff. We got Sam on our side. Sam is gonna talk at us a lot.
This is the Hound Pits Pub. Closed
Not
for
really have a
business
conversation
after
or anything, just
district
talk at
court
us.
is dead from the plague. We're
And,
right under the Lord Regent's nose, and he don't know a thing.
Yeah, we're gonna really get to know Sam. Nice and deep and caring.
Of course, if anyone finds out what we're up to, the watch will break in with swords drawn. And now that you've escaped,
It's not Rip Jeff, I just
the Lord
ignored him.
Regent's going to be tearing
He's
the
still
city
alive.
apart. Take you up to meet Admiral Havelock and the rest of the Loyalists.
So one trick that I did right
Admiral's
during
command.
sewers is called swordless.
Anyone can help you find
Whenever you
this
have your
girl
sword
named
out,
Emily,
you
including
actually
her name.
run about 10% slower. And obviously we don't want to have our sword out, but normally you have both out at the same time. But if you right click or try to take out your secondary as your sword is going away with the long ass animation, you can actually just keep your thing out and you'll run at full speed and you'll have your secondary. So there's another little ass there from one cutscene into the other. Grab this from down below.
Perfect. Tell me what I can make.
Since I fixed my binds and stuff, we can actually do this trick. There's
Your life will get
There's a weird little bug that happens here.
You should rest.
If I jump at a very specific timing right before this
Sleep
loading
well.
screen here, fortunately I have it bound to mouse wheel and I can just scroll forever to get it perfect every time. That's going to confuse the game and I'm going to void out and it's going to warp me up here. And that puts me directly into this Overseer Outsider cutscene, which I can ass, and now I have Blink. And blinking is the best part of any game ever, because you can go fast. Okay, it ate my jump, but it's fine. So blinking is obviously a short-range teleport. In the top left, there's mana. A lot of the routing for this game is carefully planning out our mana usage and what potions we pick up throughout the run to make sure we're getting optimal use of the blink everywhere. I held elf too soon. Rip. Alright, so now we're waking up. We just cheated with the scroll wheel and now we're gonna cheat with some DLC. There's a bunch of like pre-order style DLC that just became regular DLC that we have here. It gives us a whole bunch of stuff. Really? Okay, that's interesting. So I'm gonna get a whole bunch of money, and with that money I can buy a spring razor, a rune, a bunch of grenades, and a whole bunch of mana potions. With that rune I can use it to upgrade agility, and I also picked up a bone charm called Void Channel, which just makes my blinks go slightly further. And as you can see, sort of the agility upgrade lets me double jump, which greatly increases my movement ability. Alright, so now we're all equipped up and we have the first proper mission of this game. This is Campbell. The objective is to kill Campbell and take the evidence off of him. But since this is all collectibles, we do have to collect everything that's tracked on the end mission screen. So I'm going to be making a lot of detours to make sure I pick up everything on the level.
Everything not controlled by the city.
You might be asking why the hell you do that. It sounds lame and boring. Well, it might be slower, but it's actually faster, because we do a lot more fasts in this run than any percent.
I don't know which is worse. Just take your pick.
So, alright, we're gonna get started a little bit slow, just going out here, because there's one charm that's out in the middle of nowhere. This is a little bonus objective that we have to do because it rewards you with a rune, which is a collectible.
This is the Lord Rachel's
What? Alright. So I knock that guy into the boards to destroy them, and then I sleep dart the other guy so he gets out of the way. This guy just doesn't matter. We can just ignore him. And okay, they didn't troll me. So I'm gonna put a spring razor there. And now when I talk to Granny Rags, there's going to be some enemies that spawn on top of the spring razor and just instantly get killed by it. Which is pretty sick.
You're on.
So now I can just immediately talk to Granny Rags again, because they're already dead. And she rewards us with a rune that we're going to pick up later. Oh, rip those guys. So now we need to sneak very carefully into this place. It's very important that we don't get seen, so we need to be as stealthy as possible. Alright, perfect. Nobody saw us. And this is the side quest. Nope, this thing. That's really rude, dude. So unfortunately I didn't quite do this perfectly stealthy. If you do this perfectly stealthy, then those guys won't notice you, and you can just go straight through those doorways. But somehow they saw me. That's really strange, actually. I'm not sure why. Anyway. So we did a couple of different missions for Granny Rags, so we just need to pick them up.
Now I can stroll
Pick up the
along the
rewards.
waterfront in peace. And don't think I've forgotten your little gift. Go on upstairs, dear one.
Did I pick up all the potions? No, only a subset. So now I have enough to upgrade Blink. This just lets me blink further, which I'm going to do some cool stuff with. Oh, grab some more stuff. So up here is Martin. You're supposed to rescue him, but he is a grown man. He can rescue himself, honestly. I'm gonna instead do a double blink here. And now we're all the way into here. This door is locked, and these guys are not activated because it really wants us to go rescue Martin. But we can just go through the door instead. And we're gonna go down here. This is the secret room for Campbell. We're gonna steal some stuff. Now we can get agility 2, which lets us just run faster. What? I don't know how I hit that button. And we're done with the objectives, so now we just need to collect a couple more things and we can be on our way. Spirit water. Oh, we got Twist of Fortune. That's one useful thing. Hello? Alright. Sure. That worked out. Normally you're supposed to land on Sam's head, but for some reason I just didn't have speed. And I don't know why.
You ready to go? Okay, let's go.
Can I run an LGOC? Alright, sure, just for you. So if you look in the bottom right, we don't care about coins because they're boring and lame, but I got all the other things. Those are all the collectibles that I'm getting. So the clipping is very silly. This game has leaning, and leaning is very broken. If you lean to the side and you sprint into like a wall or a door, there's a little bit of time where your head actually gets pushed straight through. And your blink is relative to your head, not to your body. So you can, when your head is on the other side, you can just blink over there. And then you'll appear on the other side. And I'm going to be doing that a lot in this run. Coins are not collectibles. We define what is a collectible and what's not. Collectibles are interesting things, coins are not interesting.
I know the golden cat. Not
Alright, so here we gotta deal with a couple weepers. Alright, we dealt with the weepers.
Don't. I brought you.
Corvo.
Future.
I'm sorry,
I'll take you to the Golden Cat when you're ready. I've taken Lord Pendleton enough times, believe me.
No. I don't want
to. As close as I can to the Golden Cat, Corvo.
Also, I probably shouldn't be meshing F as hard because I changed my keyboard and I haven't adjusted my audio settings so well. Having time is difficult, whatever.
Gets back all safe and sure.
So this is the second mission. This is the Golden Cat. You have to kill 2 dudes, and where they have 2 different places that they can spawn in. So there's good luck and bad luck. I kind of want to get bad luck just because it looks cooler.
They sell the elixir that folks use to fight off the plague.
We'll see what we get.
Keep an eye out for you and the little lady you bring him back.
It starts out in the same place as the last mission, but
I know Emily must mean
it's mostly in other areas. So the top floor of this building is locked. So we have to go in here, but we can just kind of hello? Alright. We can just kind of do that and get quickly up to the top floor. And this guy has a key that we need to actually open this door so we can leave. Oh. Okay. I wanted to climb up on that, but he just vaulted it for some reason. That's never happened before. Alright, here's the art dealer's apartment. It's full of art that we need to collect. That's it. So when things go smoothly, they go by very quickly. That door is locked, so you actually have to blink through it. Hey, Blooddock's heart. And we're on the wrong side of this. Oh, please, I don't know where I am. What am I stuck on? We're on the wrong side of that door, so we have to push our head through so we can use it from the other side. What?
Hey, sweetheart.
Alright, one other objective... Hello? Okay. One other objective is to rescue Emily, so there we go. Emily is rescued. And we still need to deal with the bad guys, so what is happening? Okay. We're gonna go through here. We got bad luck, which means we gotta kill this guy. And now the other guy is all the way in the basement, and the basement's really far away, so we're just gonna go out of bounds instead. And toss this through. Yep, that's good. And the grenade falls through and kills him. And we need this key. whirlwind. Alright, and we out. Emily is a little bit weird and she likes to bug out, so we just have to like bump her a little bit to make sure she's actually through.
Come on. Come to dinner now.
Excuse me. Oh good, whirlwind 2, that's totally useful.
I don't think they're gonna last much longer.
And spirited. Alright, so what bone charms you get are completely random. And I now have 3 out of the 4 useful ones, but I don't have the most useful one, which is mildly annoying. That's the wrong thing. I aimed at the wrong thing.
Are you both ready to go? Corvo, you must have worked wonders.
I did not wait for the grenade to explode, and also that's incorrect anyway, Frippic, but thanks.
So you did the business, did you, Corvo? I don't want to speak against my
How's
better
everybody
mind,
doing?
But if anybody ever deserved their fate, it was those Pendletons.
What business are you talking about?
Oh, grown-up business, girl. I mean, your ladyship. Forgive me.
It's okay. I heard a lot of grown-up business at the Golden Cat.
Oh, I should concentrate on piloting this boat.
Alright, so she's gonna be completely hecked up when she grows up, honestly. After what she's been through. Tipsy and you ate ice cream? I am so jealous. Anyway, this is the second longest cutscene in the game.
Callista. I'll be caring for you and schooling
Drunk
you while
and
you're
had
with us.
strawberries.
Nice to
Wow.
meet you.
As am I. Would you like to see
I mean,
me
I'm
one
gonna
more
be
time?
streaming for another
Can I see
few
it?
hours
Yes,
after this, but
you may. You'll get to see it all.
maybe
The
I'll just get
entirety of the
horribly
Hound
drunk.
Pits.
That sounds
Good.
fantastic.
I think I'll like it here. I'll go with Callista, Corvo. I'll see you later.
Hecked the heck up.
You do not fail to impress.
So there's some very
Armed
important
with a
speed
blade,
tech here during
you
this
change the
cutscene.
course of the city forever. And with the Pendleton twins,
After I shake this guy's
our own
hand,
Lord
I have to
Pendleton will
look
assume
up
their
to the
votes
top
in
left
Parliament.
so I can see that balcony.
In one
Because
night,
looking at that
you've done
balcony
more than most men
makes
do in a
Piero be
lifetime.
closer
I need
to
speak
it
you,
when
sir.
this cutscene
But
ends.
for now,
And
Lord
I
Pendleton requests your
don't
attention.
understand why. But for some reason, he's closer to the door when you look up.
Ask me for anything.
It's very important speed tech. So, all of the paintings that we picked up actually got us, like, a whole bunch of money.
Corvo.
So, we're going to just... okay, we'll just not blink. We're gonna buy a whole bunch of potions, so we just don't have to worry about grabbing any more potions for the rest of the thing.
Off to Kaldwin's bridge, sir. We'll get our sleep later. Just climb aboard when you're ready.
But it doesn't activate him to walk around, because he still, like, walks around. It just, like... He ends up in a different place when
What do
you
you
look,
think,
for
Corvo?
some reason.
Kaldwin's bridge. You've been in the city for years, but you lived in Dunwall Tower with the late Empress, so maybe you haven't visited the bridge before tonight. Something to look out for.
So this is Kaldwin's Bridge.
See
It's
all
basically
that
just a
lights on
straight
the
line, broken up into
That's
multiple
right.
load
We'll
zones
spot
because
it
of
for
consoles.
sure. You're gonna have to shut off their power before I can pick you
I need
up.
to shut off these lights because even though it's like
Now, about bringing
the
Sokol
sun is
back
still
to
up, it's
life.
still very
Smart.
bright. Apparently they
Maybe
need
for
those
smarter
lights to
than
be able to
Hero.
see our boat.
Got the whole
for some reason.
Dunwall under his thumb with all that natural philosophy.
But we'll have to take out the lights, and then we have to kidnap
Potions and the like.
Anton
Seems
Sokolov.
dangerous to me.
I hear he
But
makes
what do I know?
locks or something. I don't know. So we're gonna go over here. The wall's in the way, so we're just gonna go through it. That door's in the way, so we're just gonna shoot it. The sweeper's in the way, so we're just gonna kill it. We're gonna go out here.
By order of the
And now there's a safe in the way up here. But fortunately for us, safes are not very safe when you can lean. I'm gonna kill that guy for safety because it'll let me make a save here. Hello, it just didn't take out my thing. Sometimes grabbing in that onto that chain just like doesn't work, which is why I make the save. Alright, there we go. Turned off the lights. Oh, that's awkward. Let's grab that. Alright, we're just gonna run into literally everything here. Spirited 2. So this room is actually kind of scary. If you're slow, terrible things happen to you, so don't go slow.
I'll turn my hope.
And here's the Sokolov. And there we go.
You made a neat job of it.
So in that one room I said was scary, there's an overseer there who, if you take too long, also Sam likes to lean against the wall, or the nothing, not the wall. If you're too slow in that room, the overseer will play music and then you won't be able to blink, and then all of the guards will just completely wreck your entire face off. But that didn't happen. That was actually a pretty good bridge.
They set up a cell for Sokolov in the old kennel. Shackles and everything. It'll be a shock, him waking up in the straw and old dog poop.
The lights are... The whale oil is slightly out of its case. Nobody will ever be able to fix it. So this intermission is fun because we get to do lots of ass. We have one ass here. Skip this prompt. And then we'll have a couple more later. So the problem with the storage skips is that when you're holding F, if you have to like open a door or do anything that would cause you to like hit your use key, it'll break your ass, and then you won't be able to ass anything going forward. So later on, there's going to be a door in my way, so obviously you can't ass your way through the door. But it turns out if you clip through the door, then you won't actually hit your use key. So I can do an ass here, and then I can go through the door and do another ass.
The Boyle costume ball.
Reminder, if you don't double ass, then you're not a real speedrunner.
Not for everybody. You ready?
Hekathon is a marathon that we are doing to raise money to get two of our friends, Flotza and Simo, to ESA. Alright. This mission is really confusing, but basically there's three Boyle sisters. One of them is the target, but it's random which one is. There is a note. There's a bunch of notes out of bounds, and then one of which will warp inbounds in one of three locations that will tell you which one is the correct one. But the fastest strat here is to just kill the fastest Boyle, and then clip out of bounds and read one of the out of bounds notes, and hope that the objective completes.
Pendleton is a gutless lying sack. Hey.
Dishonored 2 is a bad video game. So I'm just gonna kill this Boyle, and I'm gonna go up here and clip through and read this, and I did not get the 1 in 3 good luck, and now the game is kind of completely broken and doesn't know what to do. So to fix it, I just need to do lots of murder. Alright, so now that I've killed all three, then I have for sure, no matter what, definitely killed the correct Boyle. Whoops, I need to go this way. I always forget where it is. So we do a little fence boost there. These fences are cool. And we just need to grab a couple more things. Oh, I don't think he died.
Coming from the park.
It's fine, he shouldn't be in the way. Yeah, there we go. And now we can just move on.
I hope you enjoyed
Yeah,
your
fence
evening,
boost
sir,
by Frippic.
but we'd best be on our way. Quickly.
What is your opinion of being 15 hours behind schedule? I guess that would be a terrible thing? Is that something that happened to somebody? Yeah, unfortunately, this game does not have quite as much murder as Morrowind, but it's still
I
alright.
checked the wine cellar. Losing family gives a man a thirst.
So in the last mission, I also, I ran up to a dude and I gave him a note and then ran away. This guy in the last mission, or the last intermission, he gives you the note and he tells you to give it to the dude and then duel him to the death. If you do that, then he's right here, he'll say a bunch of nice things. If you completely ignore the other guy, then he's gonna berate you a bunch. But if you give him the note and then just completely ignore him, he just kind of forgets that the whole thing actually happens, and he just doesn't have anything to say, and that saves like 15 seconds of him talking.
Corvo, the streets adjacent to Boyle Manor remain off limits.
Ready to face the Lord Regent?
Yes, we are contractually obligated to tell you that Catalyst is the greatest speedrun ever made, thanks to your donations.
This is it, Corvo. Your last memories of Dunwall Tower might not be good ones, huh? So maybe you could make up for what happened back then. It'll be a bit of a climb from the waterlogged. Most important.
Alright, so now we're on to the totally the last mission of the game. Definitely. We're going against the Lord Regent, who is the head of the conspiracy to kill the Empress and all that. So, alright, that's what we're gonna do. Just kill the end boss. It's the only objective. We don't have to worry about anything else. Just a whole bunch of collectibles.
Next time I see you,
Also, in
the
case you
Lord
forgot the
Regent will be
elevator
back.
glitch from the very start of the run, we're gonna do it once
Well,
again
was an
here.
honor to serve with you.
Elevators kind of stop being useful once you get Blink, but there's a couple places where you need to get really high, and the elevator will get you really high, which is pretty nice. I'm gonna grab a backup potion here just for safety. Now I'm gonna piss off all the guards here, because this will spook the Lord Regent, and he's going to run away into his safe room, which is actually more ideal for me, because there's a collectible in the safe room, so I have to go there anyway. So I might as well have him there to murder.
Here you are, Corvo.
So we clip down here, get that thing, but now we need to go all the way back to the top, and the fastest way of doing that is up through here. I'm gonna be safe and make a save here. Alright, never mind. We actually didn't get a save off, but I didn't die, so it's fine. And we're off to the roof. So there's Lord Regent. Rip him. And one smooth exit. This one. Alright, so that's the last thing that we're gonna pick up, so I might as well equip these three. Because now that we're done this section of the game, mana becomes a lot harder to manage.
You ready to go back to the Hound Pits? Thanks to you, Corvo. All right, let's go.
course, I'm a real doctor. What are you talking about?
Big changes.
Yeah, the clipping is just you lean and you shove your head through a wall and then you teleport onto the other side of it. So that's it.
Maybe it's going to be different now.
So the 3 charms that I picked up, one increases my maximum mana, one increases the amount of mana I get from potions, and one increases, or one has a chance of completely refilling my mana when I use a potion. So all of them are just more mana, which is pretty good. But anyway, I beat the Lord Regent, right? So hey, that's got to be the end of the game, right? We beat the end boss, easy peasy, super underestimate. So obviously we're gonna go celebrate by getting drunk. All right, we had a drink. Oh no! Turns out Corvo is a huge lightweight, and this one drink is just gonna knock him right out. Dang, dude. Oof. You ever have those nights where you just like, you have one drink, you completely just basically die in your room and you wake up just floating in a boat in the ruined section of town? I know I have.
This is the one who
So this is the longest cutscene in the game now.
Poison. Tibian stuff.
So it turns out that the guys who told you to go murder all of these people aren't actually good people, and they're actually huge jerks, and they betrayed you. So we've been dishonored again, but I guess it's like we got like undishonored when we killed the Lord Regent, but then it's like redishonored, I guess, because these guys dishonored us. Yeah. Yeah, so unfortunately, we've been captured by the assassins. And we're apparently just completely immobile. Like, I guess you're not dishonored, because dis would just make you like, honored, right? So it had to be like unre-dis ultra honored or something.
I know a great deal, bodyguard.
I guess.
I recognize
Dishonored 2 confirmed. Ah!
the gift.
So this is Dowd. He's a nice guy because he takes away all of our stuff, and that means we don't have our sword anymore, which means we don't have to worry about doing swordless, because we don't have a sword, which is great actually. I'm really happy he's done that.
But I don't know you, who you are, and who you fight for.
And we actually don't have to murder at all for the rest of the run, which is nice. Alright, so he's gonna signal to this guy, but that guy just hits us with his mind, which is crazy. And here I was holding F the whole time just so I could get an ass right there. Always go to great lengths for your ass. And for some reason they don't kill us. I don't know why, but they don't. And now we're trapped in like this I don't know, whiskey vat thing, I guess, with these flimsy wooden boards to keep us in here, and a whole bunch of really heavy rocks. I mean, it's really obvious that you're just gonna immediately clip out, so I don't know why they didn't see that coming. Somehow they just didn't. I'm gonna take this safe. Screwing up that jump is really sad. So this is a pretty long gameplay section, and there are a lot of collectibles in here. But don't worry, we got strong arms. That's all we need in life, honestly. Okay. Oh, there we go. So our stuff was actually back in that other area, but why do we need our stuff? Getting our stuff was slow. Let's just move on. In this area, we're going to have our big epic showdown with Dowd, because this is his home base. Oh, it's where all of his assassins are. So, this is going to be... Oh. Alright. Big epic showdown.
What is it?
Alright, we stole a bone charm off of him and we're running away.
Leave us.
I mean, we're not running away. What? We're sparing him. He's being spared because we're good people. Yes, that's it. Target spared, exactly. And one last time, do an elevator for old time's sake. And oh, okay. That guy says impossible in a funny way. Whoa. First step on. So we only have a couple more collectibles to get, but unfortunately they're really annoying. Alright. That one's really annoying to get. You have to slip through the wall and pick it up. And we're gonna jump through this floor to get up here. Here's our good friend Granny Rags. Oops, don't read that. So I need to go over here and open this door, because otherwise something up here won't spawn, because the game really does not expect you to come in from that side. So if I didn't open that door, this rune would just not be here, which is super annoying.
Crawling out.
That's fine. One last little thing. If you quick save and quick load in this current, you get like sent flying downwards, or down the current, so that like skips a big chunk of swimming. Also, there's now motorcycles in the background. I don't know why. Alright, and that's flooded. So that was the longest level in the game, now we're going to have the shortest one. We're back at the Hound Pit, the intermission area. We're just going to click through here. We have to jump in a certain way to get that guy not to block the door. It's very important. And, oh, okay. Now that I hit that switch, the end of the level is on a timer, so I'm going to use that time to pick this up. And then we're going to go over here. And now here's a weird little trick. You go into Sam's range, and then he goes too far away, so it stops it, and you blink back into his range, and it skips ahead to the next part of the dialogue. And then you do it one more time, and it just skips the rest of the dialogue. So you just completely skip over talking to him at all, and we just instantly move on.
This is it, sir. I suspect Havelock Martin and Lord Pendleton landed there a while ago and went into the lighthouse.
Yo, does anybody else hear swag
Knowing
whenever
them,
Corvo blinks?
They're not giving up without a fight.
How much would it take to speedrun Dishonored 1 with picking up every single coin? About an hour and 20 minutes, I think, like that. Something like that. It's hour 20 minute without loads. Anyway, so here we are. This is the actual final level of the game. Since we only murdered a handful of people in the game, we get the good ending or the low chaos ending. So it's all nice, sunshiny, and bright.
Good luck, Corvo. If anyone deserves it, you do.
Which is cool. But oh no, my character. Oh geez, it's just like Morrowind, where my character had an insatiable lust for blood for some reason. That wasn't my fault at all. Poor Sam. He was innocent. Oh well. So we need to go over here to collect one last collectible. This is the last collectible of the run. Now we just need to finish the game. What? Hello? Okay, this clip is hard, but it's not this hard. What is happening? Alright, first try. Hello? How are you? Alright, easy. Yeah, this hatch is a bully.
When I find you, it's going to be bad.
Alright, well. Since we have the good ending, we can just go straight to the ending. We don't have to worry about fighting anything. It's all nice, so, time is coming up. Me. Thanks, me.
Heard something.
I ran out of mana because of shenanigans, but hey, buddy.
Sorry.
Time.
Corvo! I knew you'd come. Is it going to be okay now? Will I be Empress?
We did it. We got the one collectible. Fuck coins. We got the one collectible that matters, and we beat the video game.
So ends the interregnum. And now Emily Kaldwin the First will take her mother's throne.
Alright, since we're like behind schedule now, I'm just gonna move on to Rotkit. Which I believe we met the donation center for. Still no donations. That's okay. You don't have to donate. But hey, if you want to donate, it's open. Alright, we got the donation incentive for Rotkit.